From the batch of 2007, Aparna Bansal, Neptune House.
Come on, come on.
Also from the batch of 2007, Harman Pratap Singh from Neptune House. We have Karan Kerwell from the batch of 2007, Neptune House.
Manu Angrish from the batch of 2007, Neptune House.
Nayab Sharma from the batch of 2007, Saturn House.
Tataki Kaur from the batch of 2007, Saturn House.
Jayant Verma from the batch of 2007, Mars House.
Vishakha Sharma from the batch of 2007, Neptune House.
And the senior most member of our working committee is Arvind Sehdev from the batch of 2001, Mars House.
One big round of applause for him, guys.
And now, moving on to the core committee members.
We have Jiten Bhamri from the batch of 1996, Jupiter House.
Sahil Manjal from the batch of 1996, Mars House.
From the batch of 1994, Ankur Goyal from Saturn House.
Amit Gupta from the batch of 1993, Saturn House.
Hardeep Dhiman from the batch of 1993, Saturn House.
Manav Mittal from the batch of 1993, Mars House.
Us.
Rajan Nanda, also from the batch of 1993, Jupiter House.
Vishal Gupta from the batch of 92, Neptune House. Gaurav Vishist from the batch of 1990, Mars House.
And last but not least, our good old grandpa, Arvind Tulli from the batch of 1998, Mars House. That's all, guys.
Could we have a good group photograph, please?
Yeah, sure.
For all the members here, with their kids. Sir. You can clap if you want to. And even if you don't want. And of course, how can any event end without those inspirational words? So please say something nice about us.
Please say something nice about us. You know, yesterday, sometime last evening, two students came and we got into the archives. We were looking at photographs which were probably forgotten for a long time. So there was a lot of mildew, and some of them said, photographs are sticking together. but they still remain photographs, and they still remain in our archives for memory. Where is Tiwari? थोड़ा इसको संभालिए. I'm getting an echo which I don't like. I'm addressing the present school body, present school teachers, old students, some not so old, and we are addressing in absentia the teachers and students who are not here. I always felt that there were 2 days of tremendous importance in St. Stephen's. And I looked at a photograph this morning, 2 photographs which are on my desk at the moment. Anyone who wants to check them out, you're welcome. It showed the blessing of the school by Bishop Gilbert Rego on the 12th of April 1982, 5 o'clock. So that's a day that I can never forget. And along with that, we opened school on the 14th. But we've always celebrated our Foundation Day on the 12th of April. The second day, which remains embedded in my heart, is the 1st of October, which we celebrate as Thanksgiving Day. Many of the present students who are, sitting here as old students will remember why and what for. I don't want to go into that. But I know that up to 1991, the kind of bond, the kind of feeling that one had with children of this school was unmatched. And I can tell you that up to 1991, and many of them come from that lot, was the best time of my life. And so I come to the third most important day. TOS has been in the making for many years. Arvind went into that very briefly. But I always believe that in our lives, in our systems, in our actions, there is always a particular time. A particular time when God wants things to be done. And over the past week, while I've been reminiscing and thinking of TOS, I've been telling myself, I don't think, I know the time is right. And that's why I pay tribute to each of them who have come on stage today and those who've joined the audience. I pay tribute to them for an effort into making this day reach fruition. Let's hear it for them. Now, I often wondered, I was losing hope. I was often wondering, I said, my God, TOS is taking its time to form. Will it come after I'm gone? Because that's the way I felt things were moving. But here we are. The formal inauguration of TOS and its website. For me, the third most important day. So you've got 3. What I want to tell them is, I know you have made a start. I'm not going to give you any advice as to how to run TOS, because I know you will make a tremendous success of it. I have absolute faith that they will make a tremendous success of TOS, and later on you will be able to join in the bonding and become part of the organization. Through the years, I've seen one tremendous phenomenon. every class that passes out of class 10 or when we had class 12, we're the best. Every class. And every class went on, and when they went out, they said, it's not the same now. It isn't. I might tell you it isn't. So let's not thrive on past glory. It isn't. They're probably right. But there are some classes which do excel even in the present case. So here you are. Building the future lies in your hands. They'll help you. They'll show you. But building the future lies in your hands. And that's what you've got to do. I remember, and I'm going to share this with you, there was, and he's not here today, so I can talk. And I'm not naming him, but there was a captain of Jupiter House. How he became a captain, I'll have to ask Kavasa. He took part in precious little. In fact, virtually nothing did he take part in. And he came back about 4 or 5 years after he had passed out of school, and he came along and he looked at the house show and he said, in my time it was much better. Very condescending. Till I reminded him, I said, in your time you never took part in the house show. So that's what when we talk about, Arvind used one very great statement among all the great statements he's used today. You should take part in everything. And that is the difference between the past and the present. The present are stuck at home doing nothing. The past did everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. They drove me crazy at times. I was at my wit's end. But each time they drove me crazier, I got crazier and crazier and loved them a little bit more. Because they were and always will be my life. So, God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Arnoor?
Even after so many years, we all feel awestruck by listening to Kaveh sir. Thank you, sir, for those rejuvenating words. A round of applause, please. Thank you. The member of core, as well as the working committee of TOS, have not only taken time out of their schedules, but a lot of hard work has been put up to place such a show. और वो क्या कहते हैं? कोई भूल चूक हुई हो तो माफ कर देना. On behalf of all the members of the TOS family, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to Kaveh sir, without whose consent and guidance TOS would not have come to existence. Also, I feel privileged to thank the school authorities, Jacob sir, for providing us the much needed support to create such a historic event. Moving on, not to forget the press, thank you for being here. A special thanks to Tewari Bhaiya for equipping us with the technical assistance. Last but not least, thank you all for being here. The enthusiasm you all showed for coming up, getting up late, etc. Thank you so much. Now I request everyone to please remain seated. Mr. Manav and Mr. Rajan to kindly guide sir for the refreshments.
Guide sir.